Good afternoon, Zimbabwe. Welcome to another episode of Kerina Live. My name is Kerina Mujati, your favorite Kumri sister. In this episode, I would just like to just highlight these things which has just come to my attention. And this is for Mukanya Chiwenga. We all know that Fulton Mangwanya is the director for CIO in Zimbabwe, and he is one of those people who are in charge of that ruthless organization. So yesterday I was contacted by someone which I believe is part of their team of Fulton Mangwanya. He gave me detailed information with photographs to support his claims. And it has come to my attention that on the 12th of September 2025, Fulton Mangwanya, along with some of his security guys and his wife, were in South Africa. And whilst they were in South Africa, this was to seal a deal for 2 penthouses. And from my source, these 2 penthouses, they cost it at an estimated price of 187,000 US dollars each. And I've been told that one of the penthouses is got 6 bedrooms, which is upstairs, and the other one is 3 bedrooms, which is downstairs. And these penthouses were acquired at a place which is called Mnyaka, and Mnyaka is in Waterfall, which is in Midrand, South Africa. So Fulton Mangwanya bought these houses, and he was in South Africa on the 12th of September 2025. And also I was shown a receipt of a car which was bought, which is worth about 5 million rands. So my fellow Zimbabweans, some people might wonder, where did a Fulton Mangwanya, a mere civil servant, is getting all this money? All these penthouses, the 6-bedroom one and the 3-bedroom, did not just come easily. It was disclosed to me that Fulton Mangwanya's wife is got cancer, which has affected his right thigh. And Fulton Mangwanya's wife has been seeking medical help in South Africa. And it is suspected that Fulton Mangwanya's handlers, Mnyaka are the ones who are footing the bills. And also the most intriguing thing about the reason why this person called me and disclosed it, he says to me, it is the fact that Fulton Mangwanya, he has been tasked that by the 1st of October, he should have gathered a team from Zimbabwe National Army, also with the CIO, to work together in a mission to eliminate Mukanya Chiwenga and some of Mukanya Chiwenga's suspected allies. So this is why Fulton Mangwanya has bought these 2 penthouses in Mnyaka complex, Waterfall, Midrand. I've got about, I think, 4 pictures with the balcony for the upstairs penthouse for Fulton Mangwanya, and also for the downstairs and the view for Mnyaka Estate, and also the same complex of Mnyaka. It's also the home of Scott Sakukanya, who has also acquired a 10 million rand property at Mnyaka property. And from my source, it is believed that Scott Sakukanya acquired this property early 2025. I've also have with me some a picture of Rolls Royce, which Scott Sakukanya drives, which is like blue. And it was parked in a very highly secured parking space. So my question is, if Mnyaka they think that they will be paying their homeboys who they've placed in high offices to eliminate people who are saying that Zimbabwe should move forward without corruption, without all this rot. Every Zimbabwean has got a right to have a luxurious life. Every Zimbabwean is supposed to realize their full potential in Zimbabwe. And also they are supposed to be able to make their own decision when it comes to health, when it comes to buying cars, when it comes to buying houses. And we've seen that Mnangagwa and these people, they want to treat us black Zimbabweans as their subjects, as if we are second-class citizens. So now, Fulton Mangwanya, this is to you, Fulton Mangwanya. This is a challenge for you. I've got photographic evidence of your penthouse in Mnyaka complex, waterfall Midrand. And these images are in my possession, and I have shared them with some of my trusted people for safekeeping. Also, I've got I also have scars. So we want to know. I myself, I would like to know, where did you acquire all that money? Because the people you are leading is here, or they do not even, some of them, they can't even afford to rent a full house. Yet you can afford to buy 2 penthouses at one of the most expensive complexes in South Africa. And I want you to deny it, to say that you have not been tasked to make sure that you assemble a team which includes some trained military personnel, and also also that you ensure that you eliminate Chiwenga during one of the visits, or in some kind of state business whereby it will be blamed on maybe human error or something. So Chiwenga and your team, you need to be very, very vigilant. You need to be careful of who is around you. How much do you trust the people who are around you? Because these people, they really want you dead. But nonetheless, as long as these people are being exposed with those people who are around them, who come to people like me and they expose what they are doing behind the scenes, what they are planning, we will know that they will falter and they are not going to succeed. The people of Zimbabwe are not going to be held at ransom by thugs who believe that killing people will just hand over Zimbabwe to them to continue looting. So this is my challenge to Fulton Mangwanya, that you've been tasked to eliminate Chiwenga using personnel from Zimbabwe National Army and the CIO. And as for your woman who is being catered the bills by Mnangagwa and Kodacha Gwirei, it does not give you a right to be eliminating people so that your family only can survive. Every Zimbabwean most Zimbabweans faced with challenges when it comes to cancer treatment. They cannot even get someone to treat them. But if it was a fair and equally managed Zimbabwe, where a president, a leader, provide basic health care for people, whereby they do not need to go to South Africa, I am sure you will not be going to South Africa with your wife and everything. All the services, healthcare services, should be provided in Zimbabwe. So it is not only about you and your family, it is also about what about the rest of the Zimbabwean people who are hopeless, who've got no power, to be elevated to such privileges? Remember, power is borrowed. So my dearest Chiwenga, my brother, I want you to take heed of this information. Photographs can be supplied. I've just shared maybe 2 photographs on my social media this morning, and I know many people did not understand what was going on, and this information was passed to me. And you need to ask Fulton Mangwanya what was the reason of his visit to South Africa on the 12th of September 2025. I'm sure you can equally interview some of the personnel he was with. I'm sure they'll be able to tell you something. As from my source, they gave me this information, and they showed me the receipt of a car which was bought for 5 million rands by Fulton Mangwanya. Where are you getting all that money from? We know that Urichana Cheva Tete, you want to please your gang, but Zimbabwe is not only about Rana Tete to eat and to have a good life. Every Zimbabwean, it might be Tonga, Venda, Zezuru, Kalanga, Karanga, Manyika, Ndau, Korekore, Buja, all these people, they also want a good life of luxuries. So I want you to disclose all this, and I want you to prove me wrong that you have bought these 2 penthouses at Mnyaka Complex, Waterfall, Midrand, South Africa. I want you to prove me wrong that you were not in South Africa on the 12th of September 2025. I want you to prove me wrong that you did not buy a car. And also for Chiwenga, I've got the Rolls Royce where it is parked at Mnyaka Complex. And I've got photos of the balconies of your homes. I've got everything and the area of view of that place. So, Mkanya Chiwenga, I want you to take heed of this. Look who is around you. Do not trust anyone. If now they are daring that they want to use the military to eliminate you, they also want to use the CIO to eliminate you, because we've been aware, we've been exposing them with their foreign hired hitmen. Now they are desperate. They want to use local hitmen to kill you. So be on alert, be on the guard. I have to come public about this information because some of us, we are too far away. We don't know how we should do with this information. So I have to say it, and I have to say it loud. Fulton Mangwanya, you should be probed about all this, your wealth, your penthouses. I was told that you want to use one of the penthouses for Airbnb, and then the other one you are going to be using it for your own personal use as your haven of rest. Far away will be chopping the riches you are looting from Zimbabwe through your fellow Venezuelans. And to finish off this episode about questioning the people who are around you, my people, I want you to be on alert. And we mustn't trust the people who think will come to you and be talking to you and giving you respect. Because right now I am infuriated because Shadrach Mashamombe on Saturday called me, and I thought it was just a normal call. And Shadrach Mashamombe started telling me he was with Christopher Mutwangwa. Oh, Christopher Mutwangwa is a good man. How you dare Shadrach Mashamombe to be calling me, telling me about how good Christopher Mutwangwa is, a man who has tried at every angle to endanger my life. You forget so quickly because you are a green grass snake, a chameleon. You do politics of the stomach. Right now, you'll be calling me. I got you the UK numbers, and I'm telling you today, Shadrach Mashamombe, your number, which you've been using on WhatsApp, the UK number, I'm going to block it. You've been calling me to send to give you numbers whereby you say that they're going to be used by people who will be sending information campaigning from Chiwenga. Yet it is indeed that you are part of the Ganandas. You were even bragging to me that you are building a lodge. You are going to be getting a contract from Mutwangwa at Manize. You were even trying to convince me, telling me lies as if I don't know anything. I might not be on the ground in Zimbabwe, but I've got an eagle eye on the ground. I know what is going on. Don't tell us lies to say that at Manize there are 3,000 black people who are employed. Only in your head, as delusional as you are, because now you think you are going to be getting a contract from Mutwangwa, so you have to try and call me and try to preach to me how Mutwangwa is good. You've got no respect. When you were down, when they wanted you, you forgot who saved you. You are just an ingrate, and you are just a sellout. That's what I have to tell you. So people, you must start looking at Shadrach Mashamombe with the other eye. Don't blink, don't wink around him, because he's a danger. He is trying to be on both sides, trying to fool people that, oh, I'm Kanya Chiwenga, whether I'm this, and he's not. He's part of Shigananda. He called me on Saturday. I even cut off the phone. He called me and he started bragging about how he's going to get a contract at Manize, how Mutwangwa is a good person to him, and all along he's been fooling many people on the ground. Zimbabweans, Harare people, wake up. I know that Shadrach Mashamombe is playing this game because he wants the Harare chairmanship. Now you are a green grass snake. Those on Mukanya Chiwenga's team, never you trust Shadrach Mashamombe. He called me on Saturday and he was telling me this about Christopher Mutwangwa. The other week he's been calling me to say, oh, can we have some more lines? Give you some more lines so that you can use those lines to be campaigning against Mkanya Chiwenga. You expose yourself, so I have to expose you. You call me and knowingly that Christopher Mutwangwa has been against me. He's been trying to make sure that he endangers my life. And then you think you can call me and start preaching to me how Christopher Mutwangwa is. My dear Zimbabwe, Zimbabweans, youth on the ground, Harare province, whatever, Mashonaland, whatever province you are coming from, beware of Shadrach Mashiamombe. He's a green grass snake. He wants to be biting on both sides, trying to be, Chiwenga, Mkanya Chiwenga. No, you are not. You truly showed your colors. You are a crooked man. You are not upright, Shadrach Mashiamombe. And you infuriated me. All the respect which I used to, you call me, Batete, comrade sister. Leave me. Don't give me your respect. Shove it up wherever you can shove it up. You really infuriated me. How can you call me and start trying to preach me about Christopher Mangwanya, a man who's been trying so hard to get me arrested, to get me in trouble, to endanger my life, and then you want to preach to that person? I'm not scared of Christopher Mangwanya, like I told you on the phone. I'm not scared of her. I'm not scared of Christopher Mangwanya. He doesn't own Zimbabwe. He's not the authority of the every Zimbabwean breed, or neither do myself. So keep your Christopher Mangwanya bootlicking to yourself. And now people should know you that urimujira kwese, urinyoka, shato yemun, you Shadrach Mashiamombe. So my fellow Zimbabweans, this is all I had to tell you today about Fulton Mangwanya, Mokanya Chiwenga. You need to check this information out. Now they failed to use their foreign assassins. Now they want to use local assassins to eliminate you. Look again, the Zimbabwe National Army, CIO, and everything. There's no smoke without fire. So thank you, Zimbabwe, and thank you again for joining in, and thank you for all for following this channel, and to all my new subscribers, thank you. And once again, a happy week ahead. Let's keep praying for our nation, and let's keep working hard around the globe so that we can keep on with hope and faith that we shall conquer, and MnyakaSA and these people shall fall. So have a pleasant day, Zimbabwe, and thank you.